Okay, so I did an abysmal job explaining what I was doing when I recorded this footage, so I'll lay out what the plans are for this episode ahead of time. We only have Herblore and Slayer left at level 1, and we're doing quests for both of those skills. For this, we need tiles, so a good chunk of time will be dedicated to grinding out XP. I'm getting that XP by killing men and women, because the herbs will come in handy once Herblore is actually unlocked. We also need to unlock the 4 meats for Druidic Ritual, which is what we're doing right now. I know! 30 rune crafting! It's enormous! There you go. Probably from here. That. Let's just turn on auto mark. You see him just walk up to the front? What do you think? How likely is it that he'll do it again? Oh, so likely. There he is. Okay, bye, guy. So I think we go up and around like this. We can definitely go like this. Nice. Okay, well, we can definitely pull him from here. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh, what we're doing right now is getting another bronze shield because I dropped it. And then we'll get the Tyrus Helm again. Just so I take less damage and we need less pineapples because that'll take time. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna go buy the Tyrus Helm and, like, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're even gonna take any damage at all from Anya and Hengel. I should probably grab like a little food just in case. I'm also planning on getting just like a couple farming levels because we haven't actually like properly unlocked farming. So I'm just gonna rake this patch every time I come back to Unnote. I'll do it once right now. I think like 5. Because the more pineapples we have, the less space we have to like stack up herbs. And we're off to the races. I should probably tag them so I can see the respawn timers. 1.3 times 7 is about 10 XP. So it'll actually be about 3,000 of them. Alright, I think I'm gonna, right now, go note all these herbs. So I'll need to think about whether or not I want to hold on to all of these, because the more different types of herbs we hold on to, the less, like, space I have to stack them up to come back. And, like, we don't want to be taking, like, you know, a trip every 5 minutes. And, like, honestly, a lot of these, this account is never going to use, because, like, I mean, what's the level for Haventoe? Like 30 something? 52? 50 is the first one. And like, I'm not gonna sit here with like 18 noted Aventoes in my inventory until I have 50 Herblore. But at least like the Guams and the Marintils and the Terramins. And like, I should probably keep the Ranors just because prayer potions are really OP. We probably could do Druidic Ritual right now if we wanted, but since I'm going to be getting the tiles for both Slayer and Herblore by doing combat, I feel like I should save Herblore for the end so I know how many eyes so I'm not like walking around with eyes of Newt, basically. Ooh, Octopath Traveler. I haven't played it, but it's been recommended to me several times, so like, you know, it's just on that long list of 100 games that you say you're going to get to one day, and then you play the same darn MMO over and over. Yeah, a little grindy. A little grind never hurt anyone. That was like... when I started streaming, I didn't think I was going to want to stream OSRS, and the biggest reason being, I thought that it would be incredibly dull to watch me do the same thing for hours on end, you know? Like... watching me kill the same 2 people just for 6 hours. But like, I'll be damned if like people watched me like walk back and forth between like Corsair Cove and Entrana, like blowing glass, and like we're fucking happy to do it. And I was like, okay. I think some people just like seeing the spectacle of this fucked up account. I'm probably like, honestly, if anything, I think it's going to be like, if I pick up a third day a week, it'll be like 2 days of tile and 1 day of my main. So then like in like a year when the tile account is done, I'll start streaming group buying. Oof. When editing this video, I had been playing the account for 430 days and had 43 days of playtime. We aren't even close to done. I did start multi-logging the group iron at some point though. Is a year a really optimistic estimate for how long this will take? I have no idea, honestly. When did I start? Time played? 7 days. Can't you tell from these stats? Isn't this a 7 days played stats kind of account? Have to do 199 tiles unlocked. Yeah. This is 200 more with the slow part. Then it'll be, I mean, you know, it's still gonna be like a little shitty for a while. And it is, in fact, still like everything else, right? It is doing DS2 on a UIM. So like, but I think a year of consistently playing 12 hours a week, right? That's a lot of hours. What are you doing anytime soon that can hurt you? Do you want to start Void soon? I thought about Void. But I feel like Dehide's going to be better than Void. Void is really low defense. You know? I mean, the Minotaurs were still poking me up. And we kind of, when we do Poor Sign of Interest, I've been thinking about this. This gear plus a Tyrus Helm is what we're going to be doing that quest in. And that's not very good gear. And, like, it's an easy quest, but, like this is kind of a pretty bad account. It might actually be a genuine struggle. And I'm like, I have enough XP left to get, like, an inventory of trout and salmon. Do you still have no way to get better gear? Yeah, I mean, where would I, right? I guess I could go to Horvik and buy, like, a mithril plate body. I might do that, honestly. A mithril plate body over literally mime top. It's a pretty substantial upgrade. Telly here, walk here, 12 tiles maybe, for like a pretty good shield upgrade. Because we can sort of telly anywhere that we can get to at our magic level, because we can just POH telly back to here. We're gonna listen to Sonic music, because we gotta go fast. By which I mean we gotta slowly and methodically murder hundreds and hundreds of people. But we can go to Vark and come back. So at some point in this stream, I think I'm probably going to, you know, when I can't like fucking stand killing these guys anymore, I need like a 10-minute break. We'll go unlock what we can in preparation for Poor Sign of Interest. Hasn't this family suffered enough? No. Not nearly enough. I think it might be time to do a little bit of tile unlocking. We need to go up there. So we go here to there. Can I just like, those are probably not walk-throughable, right? And say, I need to go like this way. Oh, we can just set target, can't we? What's the plan now, Herblord? I think I'm gonna do Slayer first because I'm getting combat XP while stacking up herbs. Although I have been thinking maybe I should get some tiles with thieving because we still have like 50 more thieving tiles to get. And I'm kind of like running out of magic. It's plenty of everything else, but I'm running out of magic tiles. I'm just gonna do this. That'll be enough. I don't think we're gonna be able to do the quest. We need to be here. 2, we need to be here. And unless anyone can think of somewhere I can get a rope, I'm gonna need a rope, which means I might need to go to Ned's place. And if I'm going to Ned's, it might make more sense to go down this way, around to Ned's place, and then into Spria's place like that. What's this? Key and Fighter sought to deal with troublesome monster. Reward offered. Speak to Sarah at South Valador Farm for details. That could be worth looking into. We started a quest. So you go like this for future bank shenanigans. No, Ned! Why? Nice, okay. Oh, okay, he can waddle his ass up to his front door when someone comes knocking. Tile struggle's fascinating. What? Okay. So there's Bria. That's gonna look great on the map. I love it. Look, he's like a cute little swirl. Alright, Betty. 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 Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Oh, we need... So we need to go back to the plank. Because I need an agility level. So the original plan was to run south from here like this. But I can instead chronicle. And from here to here is a lot shorter than here, so we can actually save ourselves some tiles. And that's the next thing that we need. So basically, we can go talk to Sarah now. And then we're going to need to go into the Sour Hog Cave. Oh, this is so fucked. Alright. What do you guys want to do? I can go back to killing, because we're going to need more tiles. 85 is not enough to finish the quest. Oh, I'm going to go talk to Sarah regardless. We could go get that agility level. Oh, look at that. We get a safety tile. We do be planking. Did you guys miss this? I missed it. You know what? I'm already up. Yeah, see, that was what we were trying to avoid. How many do we need? 1,400? That's only like half an hour. That's only half an hour of plank. Never mind, plank sucks. Well, it sucks that you feel that way, because we need it. There's not another option. Navy, were you here for plank round 1? Everyone loves plank. It's just a chatting stream. One of your favorite Gluten streams? I'm so pleased. I'm trying to, like, understand how to, like, capture that energy for future streams. Because I don't know. Because it can't be walking back and forth on the plank, right? I feel like it ended up being easier than I wanted it to be. Like, we didn't have to suffer through several of the grinds that I thought we would.
No. Stop. No.
Did I get 60k fletching? Largely by picking up and fletching logs. Yes, it did happen. That is true. We did get 50 crafting. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm back on board. My account is fucked up and special. I think it's just because recently most of the grinding has been pretty vanilla. You know? Like, we haven't done anything properly, like, horrifying in a minute.
Stop talking. Stop.
Because, like, I think that like, rune crafting method ended up being quite efficient. I thought that my rune crafting method was, like, that was a really good rune crafting method. We got 30 rune crafting. And it only took, like, 1 day. Like, smithing was 100 times slower than rune crafting. Okay, not 100. Roughly 10 times slower. It was big brain. We did a lot of thinking on this account. We did a lot of thinking. And I am a bit sad, honestly. Like, that as, like, the first season, you know, which is, like, clearly, once all this goes on like that, that's, I don't know, mime shirt season or whatever. No, fuck. Bye. But, like, I'm afraid that there's gonna be less thinking to do. Smithing about on Anvil was incredibly, that was the most fucked. Oh wait, that was the level. We're done. We did it. Plank is done. What do we do? I could go drop off the rope. I'm kind of inclined to drop off the rope. We gotta trade this guy. Oh my god, how can I... Perfect. I'm gonna get 2. Because we're gonna use it twice. Teleport. You know? Look at that. Frame rate. I'll avoid thinking about it. I think I know what's wrong. Frame rate drops by 10% per 100 total levels. God, I hope not. Yeah. Look at all those frames. There's so many frames. Oh, I forgot about falling. Oof. Nah. That's fine with me. And we're in. So, we need to investigate this. So we're just going to tally out from here. But what I need to know... Why won't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 18, 19, 28, 9. It's like 30. It's an instance? Yes. Roughly like 35 more tiles to finish this quest. So... that could be a really big issue. Do you see the pickle I found myself in? We didn't bring air runes to get back to our times.
Okay, I want to stop for a second here and talk about how exactly this happened. Previously, each time we went to Varrock, I bought the runes to get there and the runes to get back at the same time. I was actively in the process of doing that when we realized I needed an agility level. Upon returning, I had it in my head that we were using the Chronicles, so I didn't go back to the rune shop. I'm not surprised it happened, as it was probably 1 or 2 in the morning for me at that point, and I'd been live for at least 6 hours. My mind was not in tip-top shape. Anywho, let's get out of this mess.
There might be things we can do, though. Worst case scenario, we do have Earths, and we have, yeah, this is a pretty rough one. So what I'm thinking is, worst case scenario, we home teleport. Can men drop air runes? I feel like they can't. I feel like I would have. We could also try pulling muggers. That's a no. I'm gonna go with probably not muggers. Oh, they actually do have some drops, but not what we need. We don't have food, and they're kind of high level. So here's what I'm thinking. We still have runes to pull things, right? So what we can do is there's a mugger right over here, which means we have a method of getting XP. We don't even need to pull him. It's just a question of basically, my current line of thinking is 3 tiles isn't enough, but if we get about 10 more tiles, we can get over here and yoink one of them, and they'll drop air runes. Oh, what a mess. It might be kind of bad, because I'm gonna need to just like let my HP regen naturally since I don't have food. This is a real pickle. Let's see what one to fight with a mugger looks like. I mean, genius would have been to remember to grab the fucking air runes on the way out, wouldn't it be? Because I'm like, there's no way of getting air runes from a Lumbridge home telly, right? Like, we could, like, pen in a man to pickpocket next to me. No, stay on your tiles. Let's see if I can even... I feel like he'd need to be standing here. Can I stab you? No. We are in a pickle. I think I'm just going to... I think I'm going to end the stream here. Gonna need to give this one a think.
I know this video was a little shorter than the previous ones, but like, how could I not end on the Softlock cliffhanger? I did find a creative and on-brand way to get out of the situation though. If you already know what it is, please don't spoil it, but otherwise feel free to speculate in the comments. Also, you probably noticed, but I switched mics halfway through this episode. The new one is higher quality audio, but the boom's a little weird, so I ended up making a lot of loud bonk noises with this one. I'm trying to edit around them, but some will probably sneak in here and there. Sorry. That's all for this one. Thanks for watching.